Is it just me, or does it feel like the Golden State Warriors' offseason has become a cruel, drawn-out game of almost? How many more times can the faithful fan base endure the tantalizing whispers of blockbuster moves, only to be left with the crushing silence of inaction? It's a frustrating, almost agonizing waiting game, one that's testing the patience of even the most devoted Dubs faithful as the team navigates a pivotal summer, desperately seeking the pieces to reignite their championship fire. For a franchise that has redefined modern basketball, the current offseason has been a perplexing blend of ambition and apparent paralysis. The Warriors, it's clear, understand the urgency. Their championship window, while still open, demands decisive action. They know they can't rely on past glories or undersized lineups to compete in a league that's constantly evolving. The primary objective, a glaring need that has haunted them for seasons, is finding a true, impactful center. But beyond that, there's a palpable desire to inject new life and versatility into their backcourt, to find that perfect complement to Stephen Curry. Yet, as the weeks tick by, the biggest headlines seem to be about the stars they didn't get, leaving fans to wonder, when will the almost turn into accomplished? Let's dive into the most compelling and perhaps most complex opportunity on the horizon: the pursuit of a star-caliber center. While the sensible low-risk solution might lie in signing a veteran like Al Horford, the tantalizing prospect of acquiring Cleveland Cavaliers big man Jarrett Allen has emerged, offering a glimpse into the Warriors' true championship aspirations. A recent mock trade from Fadeaway World has set the NBA rumor mill ablaze, proposing a deal that would send Allen to the Bay Area in exchange for Moses Moody Santos and a valuable 2028 first-round pick. This isn't just a trade, it's a statement. Jarrett Allen is not merely a center. He's a defensive anchor, a relentless rebounder, and an incredibly efficient scorer around the rim. An all-star in 2022, he has consistently been one of the most reliable big men in the league. Last season, even with a slight dip in offensive impact, he still put up impressive numbers: 13.5 points, 9.7 rebounds, and 1.9 assists per game. At 6 feet 11 inches, he presents a formidable presence in the paint, deterring drives and gobbling up boards. His league-leading 70.6% field goal percentage last season isn't just a statistic. It's a testament to his efficiency and his ability to finish plays with authority. He brings exactly the kind of rim protection, vertical spacing, and interior scoring that the Warriors have sorely lacked, often relying on the undersized Draymond Green or the still-developing Quinton Post to hold down the fort. Imagine the impact of a true, dominant center allowing Draymond to roam defensively or providing a consistent pick-and-roll threat for Stephen Curry. It's the missing piece, the final puzzle piece that could elevate this team back into genuine title contention. But why would the Cavaliers even consider parting with such a valuable asset? The answer lies in the harsh realities of the NBA's financial landscape. After a disappointing second-round playoff exit against the Indiana Pacers, Cleveland is staring down the barrel of the dreaded second apron if they intend to keep their core of Allen, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, and Evan Mobley intact. This isn't just about luxury tax, it's about severe financial restrictions that can cripple a franchise's ability to make future moves. While it would undoubtedly be a painful decision, moving on from Allen, who is entering the final year of his 5-year, $100 million contract before a more hefty extension kicks in, could be a necessary evil to avoid a crippling financial fate. For the Warriors, making the finances work for an Allen trade would be a delicate dance. Moses Moody, with his roughly $11.5 million cap hit, would certainly help bridge the gap. However, the sheer size of Allen's contract likely necessitates the involvement of a third team to facilitate the deal, perhaps bringing in a player like Buddy Hield to balance the books and make the financial puzzle fit. This isn't a simple swap. It's a complex, multi-layered transaction that requires deft negotiation and strategic foresight. Yet, the potential reward is immense. The Cavaliers would gain young talent and, crucially, avoid crippling luxury tax penalties and future financial restrictions. The Warriors, on the other hand, would nab the exact piece needed to solidify their roster, a dynamic center who could transform their defense and provide a much-needed interior presence. This isn't just a trade, it's a potential lifeline for both franchises, a strategic chess move that could redefine their respective futures. However, as exciting as the prospect of Jarrett Allen might be, the Warriors' offseason narrative is also heavily colored by the opportunities they've seemingly missed. The pursuit of a star center isn't the only area where fans have been left feeling a sense of exasperation. The team's raid on the Boston Celtics, which initially seemed to extend beyond just veteran center Al Horford, reportedly included a blockbuster interest in guard Derrick White. According to NBA insider Jake Fisher, Golden State definitely called for Derrick White too, as the Celtics grappled with managing their enormous payroll in the wake of Jason Tatum's devastating torn Achilles injury and their own second-round playoff exit against the New York Knicks. Derrick White would have been nothing short of a dream backcourt partner for Stephen Curry. His versatile skill set on both ends of the floor has been instrumental in Boston's recent success. He's coming off a career-best season, averaging 16.4 points for 0.5 rebounds and 4.8 assists, while shooting an impressive 38.4% from three-point range on 9 attempts per game. But it's his defensive prowess that truly sets him apart. He finished 10th in Defensive Player of the Year voting, a testament to his ability to guard multiple positions and disrupt opposing offenses. Imagine that kind of two-way impact alongside Curry. Fisher's report didn't detail what a trade package might have looked like, but he did note that deals for White and Jaylen Brown never truly got close. The Celtics ultimately chose to push forward with both Brown and White, addressing their payroll issues by trading veterans Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis instead. This reported interest in White, followed by the inability to land him, will only further frustrate a Warriors fan base already on edge. It's just another example of the team being linked to a high-impact player, generating immense hope, but ultimately failing to get a deal over the finish line. This pattern of almost was painfully reinforced when three-time All-Star Bradley Beal, another high-level two-guard, reportedly rejected interest from the Warriors and others to sign a 2-year deal with the LA Clippers. These misses, one after another, paint a picture of a front office that's actively seeking upgrades but struggling to close. The good news, if there is any, is that this reported interest in both White and Beal clearly signifies Golden State's desire to add backcourt reinforcements this offseason. The front office knows they need more firepower, more versatility, and more depth. They've also been linked to a number of other players who remain available in free agency, including a potential reunion with former guard Anthony Melton on a minimum deal. There were even reports of outreach to Damian Lillard in the aftermath of his stunning departure from the Milwaukee Bucks, a move that would have sent shockwaves across the league. Malcolm Brogdon, Ben Simmons, and Seth Curry are also names that have been floated as potential options. However, the path forward remains murky, largely dependent on finding a resolution with restricted free agent Jonathan Kuminga. His contract situation is a significant bottleneck, preventing the Warriors from making other substantial moves. Until that domino falls, whether it's an extension or a trade, the team's ability to truly reshape its roster remains constrained. So, here we stand, Fabiano, at a critical juncture for the Golden State Warriors. They are a team with championship DNA, led by a generational talent in Stephen Curry, but they are also a team that desperately needs to evolve. The pursuit of Jarrett Allen represents a bold, high-upside swing that could immediately address their most glaring weakness. The missed opportunities with Derrick White and Bradley Beal, however, highlight the challenges and frustrations inherent in navigating a competitive offseason. The front office is clearly trying, but the execution has been elusive, leaving fans in a state of anxious anticipation. The clock is ticking. The championship window, while still open, doesn't stay open forever. The Warriors must transform these almosts into achievements if they truly intend to contend for another title. The pressure is immense, the stakes are sky-high, and every move, or lack thereof, will be scrutinized. What do you believe is the most crucial move the Warriors need to make right now? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're as invested in the Warriors' future as we are, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more in-depth analysis.